Hi everyone, this is Lourdes Galang from Unstoppable Jinga team, and today I'll be presenting to you the My Jinga Juice business opportunity. But first, before we talk about My Jinga Juice and what it's all about, I'd like to discuss to you first about our industry so that if you decide to join My Jinga Juice, you know what kind of industry you're getting into.
Far away, in a small village, near a beautiful valley, lived two friends, Pablo and Bruno. They were both young and dreamed of a better life for themselves. They'd often discuss their dreams about how they would become the most successful men in the village. They weren't afraid of hard work, and they searched for opportunities to help realize their goals and achieve their dreams. One day, an opportunity presented itself. The mayor of the village decided to hire two people to bring water from a spring up on the mountain, across the valley, back down to the village. They were to be paid based on the amount of water delivered to the village. Bruno and Pablo enthusiastically got to work. Every day, from morning till evening, they carried buckets to and from the spring. They worked hard, carrying water to the village. In the evening, they'd return home with their day's wages. Bruno was satisfied with his work and the money he earned. He was sure that with this work he could achieve his dreams. Bruno thought that to increase his wages he could use bigger buckets to bring more water each trip. He believed with a larger income he would soon be able to buy a cow and the house that he dreamed about. Now Pablo was not satisfied. At the end of the day, his back and hands ached, and he was exhausted. He was looking for an easier way to earn more. One day an idea occurred to Pablo. He imagined building a pipeline to deliver the water from the mountain spring to the village. With this pipeline, he could get more water to the village without carrying buckets back and forth from the spring to the village. Soon, he got very excited about his idea and began to plan. Pablo, of course, shared his idea with his friend Bruno and asked him to join with him to work on and help build the pipeline. Bruno thought the idea was crazy. All Bruno could think about was what his money could buy today and how to get it quicker. He felt that building a pipeline would slow him down and delay him in achieving his goals. Instead, Bruno got bigger buckets and went more often back and forth fetching water. He was sure that with this method he could make more money. Pablo decided to build the pipeline on his own. He understood that it would not be easy to build, and it would take time to complete the pipeline. Pablo knew that it could take several years to finish, but he set his mind on his goal. Every day he worked and carried water like before. But on weekends and during his spare time, he worked hard to dig in the rocky soil and build his pipeline. In the first month, there was little to show for his work. Bruno and the villagers laughed and teased him. They called him Pablo the Pipeline Man. During this time, Bruno's income doubled. He already bought a cow and a bigger house. His lifestyle changed. He now spent time after work in the bar, enjoying his hard-earned wages from delivering water. What Bruno didn't realize was that his body was starting to stoop from carrying heavy buckets every day. His face looked worn and his body tired. Soon, he began to carry less and less water due to the wear and tear on his body. Month after month, Pablo worked. Soon a year passed, and then a second year. Finally, Pablo finished his pipeline. He now used his pipeline to deliver water to the village instead of carrying buckets. Pablo was now earning more money than ever before. The water continued flowing to the village, while Pablo wasn't working. While he slept and ate, the water flowed. Pablo was happy and proud of his insight, persistence, and hard work. Now his income flowed as long as the water flowed through his pipeline. The story of Bruno and Pablo is a reflection of life. Their jobs symbolize what most people do to earn money. Bruno gets his money using buckets. He goes back and forth, carrying his buckets from the spring to the village in exchange for money. To increase his income, he either has to go more frequently to the spring or to use larger buckets. It's common in real life to increase our income by working harder. For example, working overtime or getting a second job. We also increase the size of our buckets by accepting a higher paying position, which often includes spending more time on the job. Most of us exchange time for money like Bruno. We know that every person has only 24 hours in the day and that it's not possible to use all our time to work. The most difficult time comes when we can no longer exchange time for money due to age, health, or other reasons. Then, our income stops. Now let's review what Pablo did. Very wisely, Pablo did not exchange all of his time for a limited income, but he used some of his time to build a pipeline. He knew that the pipeline would bring ongoing income as long as the water flowed. An ongoing income that multiplied the time he worked each day. Pablo knew that someday, maybe because of age or health, he would no longer be able to exchange his available time for money. Pablo knew that if he could make his idea of a pipeline work, then he only has to do the hard work of building the pipeline. After the pipeline was completed, Pablo was able to monitor and maintain the flow of water to ensure that his income will continue. Pablo has shown us that to earn an income, we don't always have to directly exchange time for money. There really are better ways. How about you? Are you still like Bruno, who directly exchanges time for money? Or do you want to be like Pablo, building and maintaining a pipeline for ongoing income?
Okay, so what is our industry all about? Well, most people do what we do, but they don't get paid for it. So what does that mean? Okay, well, we share and recommend products that we like. And when we say that most people are actually doing, what we're already doing, is that ginagawa na ng mga tao, or most of us, even if we're not in this industry, ginagawa na natin to, but we just don't get paid for it. So let me ask you this question. When was the last time you shared and recommended something? Could you still remember? Well, you might have recommended a restaurant to your friend. So let's say for example, kumain ka sa isang restaurant at sobrang nagustuhan mo yung pagkain. So what did you do? You might have shared it on Facebook, or when you met up with a friend, you recommended the restaurant, sinabi mo na, go to this restaurant kasi masarap yung pagkain nila dito. Or maybe you have recommended a movie. So say for example, nanood ka ng pinaka-latest movie and sobrang nagustuhan mo yung story. So the next thing that you did was to call up your friend or share it on Facebook again, or nung nagkasama-sama kayo ng mga kaibigan mo, napagkwentuhan ninyo yung palabas na pinanood mo, 'di ba? So that's what we're actually doing in this industry. Once we liked a product, we share it and recommend it to our friends. So basically, that's what we're trying to do here. Now, the only difference is that when you share a movie or recommended a restaurant, you don't get paid for it. I mean, the restaurant or the producer of the movie is not going to pay you for recommending it to your friends. Kasi once na recommend mo yung movie or even yung restaurant, and if your friend or the people that you've recommended it with, pag pumunta sila dun sa restaurant para kumain doon, obviously they're gonna spend money, di ba, to eat in that restaurant. But the restaurant owner is not gonna pay you for bringing your friend to them as their customer. And even the producer of the movie, kapag yung mga kaibigan mo or yung mga kakilala mo at nirecommend mo yung movie na yon ay nanood ng sine at nagbayad sila para mapanood yung movie na yon, the producer will not pay you for it. Okay? I mean, there's no way that, the producer of the movie will be able to say, thank you, and, here is your commission for actually sharing and recommending our movie to your friends so that they could, pay for tickets and watch it. But in our industry, every time that we share our products and recommend it to our family and friends and even to the people that we don't know, we receive a word of mouth bonus every week. And what does that mean? Ibig sabihin nun, every time na sinishare namin at nire-recommend namin yung products namin sa mga taong kakilala namin or even sa mga taong hindi namin kakilala, our company is paying us for doing that. Okay? So we get paid for doing it. Now, you might be asking yourself this question, why would a company do that? I mean, bakit ka nila babayaran just, for the effort of sharing and recommending your products to your family and friends or even to the people that you don't know? Okay, well, the answer to that question is that there's a big difference with the system that our industry follows against the system that traditional retail businesses follows, okay? And just to give you an illustration, here is an example. I'm sure you're familiar with manufacturing plants na mga nagma-manufacture ng mga products. So let's say for example, nagma-manufacture ng damit, okay? Now, itong mga damit na to, binibenta to sa mga suppliers. Okay? At itong mga suppliers na to, okay, binibenta din naman yan sa mga stores. Now, let's put a price. Let's say, for example, the manufacturer na to, yung mga damit, binenta niya kay supplier for the price of 10 pesos. And then, ito naman si middleman or supplier, pumunta naman kay store like SM or Rustans, and binenta yung damit na yon, okay, from 10 pesos na pagkakabili niya kay manufacturer, bibenta niya ngayon kay SM or kay Rustans ng, let's say, 50 pesos. Okay, so may kita siya na 40 pesos. And eto naman si SM or si Rustan, bilang isang malaking store, papatungan din niya syempre yung binenta sa kanya ng supplier ng mga damit, which is from 50 pesos, gagawin niyang 150 pesos. Okay? Now, since tayo, namimili tayo sa shops like SM or stands, once na makita natin yung damit na binibenta ni SM at saka ni Rustan for 150 pesos, obviously, yun yung amount na kailangan natin bayaran para mabili natin yung damit. So just imagine, okay, from the manufacturer, 10 pesos niya binenta kay supplier. And from supplier, 50 pesos niya binenta kay SM at saka kay Rustan. And sa SM at sa Rustan, makikita mo na naka-display yung damit for the amount of 150 pesos. And bilang isang customer or consumer like you, yun yung price na bibilhin mo. So, just imagine kung gaano kalaki yung pinatong na price dahil sa iba't ibang businesses siya dumaan. Na obviously, gusto rin nilang kumita dun syempre sa binibentang produkto. Now, if you would compare that to our industry, okay, sobrang shortcut ang nangyayari sa industry namin. Kasi from manufacturer, diretso agad ito sa customer, like us. So, yung company ng Jinga Juice nagpo-produce ng mga products ng Jinga, and yung presyo na mabibili mo from a manufacturer's price, diretso na yon na maipapasa sa customer kagaya namin. So, wala nang pagdadaanan na middleman, wala na rin pagdadaanan na big store, kasi diretso na as a customer, and at the same time, bilang isang distributor din, you'll be able to buy all Jinga products at a wholesale price. So, do you see the difference? I mean, sa traditional retail business, from 10 pesos na produkto hanggang sa napunta sa customer, naging 150 pesos, there's like a 140 pesos difference in the price. Sa industry namin, and like with Jinga Juice, from the manufacturer, dumediretso kagad sa amin as a consumer. So that's why we're able to enjoy the 50% lifetime discount that Jinga Juice is offering to all of its distributors. Okay, now I'm sure a lot of you are asking yourselves, what's in it for me? Because that's the way how we think, right? We always think, anong mapapala ako if I join in that kind of industry? Or what are the benefits? Are there any benefits at all if I join in this industry? Now, let me just explain to you the 3 benefits that you can actually gain if you join in this industry. First of all is that you can purchase the products at a wholesale price. And just to give you a clear example, let's say Apple has opened their company for distributorship. So if you sign up as one of their distributors, they're going to give you 50% discount on all their Apple products. Now, if you love iPhone, obviously that's going to be a good news for you, diba? You just sign up as a distributor for Apple, and all their products are at a wholesale price, 50% discount. Now, iPhone, let's say for example, is selling 30,000 pesos in the market right now. And since you're a distributor of Apple, you have 50% discount every time you buy iPhone. So, ang price dun sa'yo would be 15,000 pesos. Personally, that's a big savings. And obviously, you're gonna enjoy, that 50% discount on all the Apple products. So second benefit that you can gain from joining in this kind of industry, again with our example of being a distributor with Apple, you will earn retail profit. Kasi if you have purchased an iPhone for the amount of 15,000 because you got a 50% discount, and if it's selling in the market for 30,000, what does that mean to you? Pwede mo siyang ibenta sa mga kakilala mo, to your family, to your friends, or even to people that you don't know, na mas mababa sa selling price na 30,000. So let's say for example, you can sell it for 25,000 pesos. Now the question is, did you earn from it? Yes, kasi you were able to buy it from Apple for 15,000, and you only sold it to your, let's say for example, to your friend for 25,000 pesos. So yung friend mo, Ang thinking niya, naka-discount siya ng 5,000 pesos buying it from you kasi sa market, pag pumunta siya sa SM or kung saang store man nakakabili ng Apple or ng iPhone, she'll have to pay for it for 30,000, di ba? Pero sa'yo, 25,000 lang yung nabili. But still, you were able to give value and at the same time, you were able to earn from it. That's earning retail profit, one of the benefits of joining in this industry. Third is that you can receive word of mouth advertising bonus. How? Let's say your friend who bought the iPhone from you for 25,000 pesos only. Do you think she's not gonna ask you kung saan ka nakabili ng iPhone at naibenta mo sa kanya ng ganun kamura lang? Obviously, she's gonna ask because she also wants to get a discount, 'di ba? Kasi iisipin niya, kung ako nabigyan niya ako ng discount na ganito, I'm sure dun sa supplier niya or kung saan man niya nabili yung iPhone na yon, mas nabili niya ng mas mura. Kasi obviously, we're not gonna think in a way na hindi ka rin kumita dun sa pagbibenta mo sa kanya, 'di ba? So she's gonna ask you. And because you know that Apple is going to give you a word of mouth advertising bonus na kapag shinare mo sa friend mo or sa taong bumili sa'yo ng iPhone, that they could also sign up as a distributor of Apple so that they could get 50% discount, and you know that you're gonna get paid for it, obviously you're going to share it, 'di ba? Hindi ka magiging greedy or hindi mo sasarilinin kasi alam mo na once na nag-sign up din yung kaibigan mo as a distributor, kahit na magkaroon din siya ng 50% lifetime discount sa lahat ng Apple products at hindi na siya bibili sa'yo, alam mo din na every time din na makakabenta yung friend mo ng Apple products on a discounted price, and also every time din na i-share niya yung great news na pagkakaroon ng 50% lifetime discount sa Apple products just by being a distributor, you know that you're going to get paid for it as well. You know for yourself that it will be for your advantage to share the opportunity with Apple to be a distributor. So, as you can see, these are the three benefits that you can gain from joining in this kind of industry. First is your for personal consumption. Happy ka kasi you get, the discount that you want, 'di ba? 50% discount is really big. And then second, you're gonna be able to earn from it. Kapag nagbenta ka with a discounted price, you still earn profit from it. And then third, even if you share it, kahit na ipamalita mo sa kanila, alam mo, nakikita ka pa rin because you're gonna get a word of mouth advertising bonus. So if you think, that, this industry is a scam or, it's a pyramid scheme, just think about this. In a traditional retail business, hindi ba mas nai-scam ka doon kasi yung 10 pesos na presyo ng damit ay binibili mo ng worth 150 pesos when you go to SM store. Where in this industry, diretso na binibigay sa'yo na manufacturer yung wholesale price so that you can enjoy all the benefits that, the SM store and the suppliers are actually enjoying. So it's something that you have to think about in this industry. Now, let's move on to knowing about our company. Our company is My Jinga Juice, and our company was founded in 2012. Our main office is located at Pearl Drive, Ortigas Center. And, this was founded by Mr. Gary Norman. For most of the network marketers, they actually know Sir Gary Norman because he's been in the industry for more than 10 years and is already considered as an icon in the MLM industry. Now, he has earned more than 120 million pesos in 10 years just by doing this system, this kind of business. And he has consistently ranked number one for 10 years. So as you can see, Mr. Gary Norman is backed up with a good, sales and leadership skills when it comes to this kind of business. Our company has been featured in Kabuhayang Swak na Swak. And just to give you a brief overview of what kind of products we offer. So here are a few of the products that we offer. Our main flagship product is the Jinga juice, which is a combination of wheatgrass and guyabano. And for most of you, you know that guyabano is really good as an anti-cancer. And our company mainly deals with health and wellness products. Here are some of the awards that Jinga Juice was able to get during the past 2 years that it has started. And we do conduct business training in the main office. If you want to learn more about Jinga Juice as well, and if you want to attend this orientation, these are all free. So you could go to our office and attend one of our business orientation training. Now, there are two types of training that we offer, especially within our team, Unstoppable Jinga team. Now, the first is the classroom training, and second is on the job training. When we say classroom training, it's not like you have to go to school and you're going to sit down there and listen to a lecturer or a professor to teach you on how to do the business. What we mean by classroom training is like this, okay? May mga sizzles na pinoprovide ang company. And during those sizzles, they give out information of the new products, kung ano yung mga updates and bagong events na nangyayari within the company. And that's for you to learn that the company is actually growing. And at the same time, you'll get motivated and inspired to actually do the business because you know that the company is in a straightforward direction. Now we also do online webinars, especially for my team. Okay, for Unstoppable Jenga team, we do online webinars and we present the business, especially for those who are working or for those who are abroad, who are not able to go to the office to attend the business orientation training. We do online webinars for them so they could just sit at the comforts of their own home and listen to the presentation, and for them to know more about what Jinga Juice is all about, the products, the business opportunity, the company, everything, and also the trainings, okay, that we provide so that you'll be equipped. And the on the job training, so it's also important for you to go out and meet other people and discuss to them what Jinga Juice is all about, and also train them personally on how to do the business. So these are the kinds of training that we do, especially on our team. And then we have the events. Okay, what's good about the events with My Jinga Juice is that they recognize those people who have worked hard for the company, for themselves, and for other people. So nire-recognize dito yung mga top earners because they have worked hard and they have, spent a lot of time serving their network and helping, their downlines or their leaders to also change their lives. Okay, now this is what we call the Jinga pack. Now, what's included in the Jinga pack? Okay, you're gonna get 16 boxes of the products that you've chosen. So it could either be the Jinga Juice original or the Jinga Juice with stevia or Jinga Juice green tea. So there's actually 8 variants that you could choose from for your Jinga pack. And there's also registration forms included, a company CD, and marketing materials that you could use in starting your business with Jinga. And this Jinga pack is worth 8,970 pesos only. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are asking, how do I get started then? Or how do I join Jinga Juice? Or how do I register as a Jinga Juice dealer? How do I join your company? Now, there are only two things that you have to do for you to get started and for you to join Jinga Juice and get registered as a dealer. First is that you have to purchase the Jinga pack, the one that I've discussed, which is 8,970 pesos. After you have purchased your Jinga pack, use some of the products or all the products of Jinga Juice. You know why? Because you are going to be the first testimonial of your own business and of the product that you're endorsing. If you don't use your product, how are you going to be able to share and recommend it to other people? If they ask you certain questions, paano mo sila sasagutin? Hindi mo naman sila pwedeng sagutin based lang sa narinig mo sa training sa company or based lang sa narinig mo sa nag-present sa'yo ng product or business opportunity. You have to use the product yourself para ikaw mismo ay maging testimonial kung gaano ka-effective yung product ng Jinga Juice. So, remember, okay, two things only that you have to do for you to get started in this business. You have to purchase the Jinga pack, which is 8,970 pesos only, and then use the products of Jinga Juice. Now, obviously, you're not going to be joining this company not thinking, how am I going to earn? I'm sure if you're business oriented, or even if you actually joined this company just to be able to get the 50% lifetime discount, kaya mo nagustuhan yung 50% lifetime discount is because you wanted to save and you wanted to get a discount. But at the same time, you're also thinking of ways how you can earn, 'di ba? I mean, the possibility is there. You could also get interested with the business opportunity. So, if you want to know how much you can earn, it depends on how much you're willing to invest. 'Di ba? Every time that you invest into something, depende sa investment mo kung magkano rin yung i-yield na return sa'yo. Now, with Jinga Juice, okay, if you invest in one account, which is one Jinga pack, you can earn up to 300,000 pesos. That's the potential, income that you can earn. But that's not yet the maximum, I would say. Kasi there are also direct referral commissions. With the 300,000 pesos, this is just the potential maximum income that you can get for the sales match commission. But for the direct referral commission, that's unlimited. So if you refer a lot of friends or family or people that you don't know to join My Jinga Juice under your network, then you're going to be earning more than 300,000 pesos. Now, if you invest on three accounts, which means you're going to purchase three Jenga packs, your potential income every month could be 900,000 pesos. Now, yung potential maximum income na to is just derived from the sales match commission. Hindi pa included dito yung direct referral commission, which is also unlimited, and yung mga rebates every time that your downlines or yung mga taong under sa network mo nagpo-purchase ng product, because you could also get rebates from it. And we also have the profit sharing. So just to remind you, okay, that purchasing three accounts, the potential income from sales match commission is 900,000 pesos every month. But you could earn more than this. If you invest in five accounts, your potential maximum income from sales match commissions is 1.5 million pesos every month. So that means if you purchase five Jenga packs, your potential income could be up to 1.5 million or more than 1.5 million a month. And then if you invest in seven accounts, your potential income could be 2.1 million per month. That's from the sales commissions only. And again, wala pang direct referral commissions yan, and also rebates or even the profit sharing that you can get from the company. And that's only by purchasing seven Jenga packs. Okay? So just to make it clear for you, if you really want to make a lot from this business and if you really want to maximize your earnings, it will depend on how much you are willing to invest. And hindi naman ibig sabihin na nag-invest ka ng 3 accounts, 5 accounts, or 7 accounts, you're gonna be earning this agad-agad. You'll have to work hard for this as well. And our team is willing to support and train you on how you are going to be able to maximize, if you invest in 5 heads or 7 heads or 3 heads, kung paano mo i-work out yung pag-i-invest sa mga ganitong accounts na pwede kang kumita talaga. Okay, when you get started with My Jinga Juice, this is what happens. First of all, it's going to improve your health. Remember, you have to use our Jinga products. So once you've purchased your Jinga pack, it's not for you to give it all away and let other people use it without you knowing what's going to be the effect on your own health, diba? How are you going to be a good testimony to your own product and share it and recommend it to other people if you yourself doesn't know how it really works or how it's really gonna help you improve your health, 'di ba? And wag mo lang din pabayaan sa warehouse mo or somewhere in your house na andun lang at hindi mo ginagalaw hanggang sa ma-expired na yung produkto na binili mo. If you really want to get into this business, you really have to use your product, okay? Otherwise, don't don't join my Jinga Juice if you yourself is not willing to use the products. So ikaw mismo dapat gagamit ng produkto ng Jinga Juice. So here are some of the examples of the testimonials of people who have used Jinga Juice. And it's very amazing because you will see how Jinga Juice was able to help them in terms of their health. So for this example, we have a product testimonial with the breast cancer stage 3, and Jinga Juice has actually helped her with her breast cancer. And then another testimonial is a viral infection, 5-year-old kid, and after drinking 2 sachets of Jinga Juice for 7 days, nag-heal yung mga lesions niya dun sa viral infection na nagkaroon siya. This is another product testimonial from someone who has kidney stones, and he was supposed to undergo an operation already. But since hindi pa enough yung money niya for the operation, and someone referred to him to use Jinga Juice or drink Jinga Juice, and he did. And after drinking Jinga Juice, lumabas ng kusa yung mga kidney stones. So he didn't, have to undergo an operation. And another product testimonial was from someone who has goiter, and while he was, drinking Jinga Juice, unti-unting lumiit yung yung bukol dun sa goiter niya. So here is another product testimonial from someone who suffers from kidney failure, and Jinga Juice has helped her ease the pain while she was undergoing hemodialysis, and yung half body niya namanhid na, but just by drinking 6 Jinga Juice boxes, naging minimal na lang yung pamamanhid ng half body niya. Another product testimonial is someone who has suffered from seborrheic dermatitis, and just by drinking Jinga Juice, na-notice niya yung good effects sa kanyang body, and at the same time, yung mga joint pains din niya, natulungan ng Jinga Juice. The second thing that can happen once you get started with My Jinga Juice and do the business is that you're gonna be able to generate immediate income. And how is that possible? Well, you remember, once you register as a dealer, you get 50% lifetime discount on all Jinga products. So every time that you buy from Jinga Juice as a dealer, you only get it for 50% or half the price. Now, one box of Jinga Juice is worth 780 pesos if you sell it. Now, if you're going to buy it as a dealer, you only have to buy it for 390 pesos. Now, once you start using the products and seeing good results, and then you can't help but to share it and recommend it to your family or friends or even to the people that you don't know, and once they've shown interest and want to buy it from you, then you will sell it to them for 780 pesos, and they're going to buy it from you for 780 pesos while you are able to buy it only for 390 pesos. So yung difference on the 390 pesos, that's your immediate income. So let's say, for example, in a day, you were able to share and recommend it to 3 friends, and one of your friend actually wanted to try it. So bumili siya sa'yo ng isang box, binenta mo ng 780 pesos sa kanya, nabili mo sa Jinga Juice ng 390 pesos, so you get a 390 pesos immediate income for that day. The next day, if some of your friends, like 2 of your friends whom you've shared and recommended the product to, also wants to try the product, then you sell it for 780 pesos, and you gain, 390 pesos times 2 boxes, kasi 2 boxes yung nabenta mo, diba? So you've got 780 pesos for that day. So that's what you call an immediate income. Create passive income. I'm sure you've heard a lot about what passive income is all about. But basically, what passive income is, even if you're sleeping or you're doing other things aside from, working your business, or maybe you're on a vacation, or you're sleeping, or you're abroad, or whatever you're doing that you're not really working at all, you still get income. And how does that happen in a network marketing system? Ganito lang kasimple yon. For, let's say, for example, for 4 years, you've built your network, as in, non-stop na nag-share ka, nag-recommend ka, nag-refer ka ng mga family, friends, at mga hindi mo kakilala sa My Jinga Juice. And after 4 years, sabihin na natin, you have like 200 downlines or 200 leaders who are also active non-stop in sharing and recommending My Jinga Juice to their family, to their friends, or to the people that they don't know. At nakakapag-refer din sila almost every day ng isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat na tao to also register as a dealer under your network. After 4 years, you could go to Boracay, and you know that those 200 leaders, okay, na pinaghirapan mo na ipasok sa network mo, ay continuously na nagtatrabaho din para sa network nila, you are also generating income from their own income. Okay? Ibig sabihin lang nun, kahit na nasa Boracay ka for 6 months, and you have those leaders working under your network, as long as you have trained them, and as long as you have shown them the right way to do this business, then you will be generating income from the income that they are actually getting. That's how network marketing system works. Now, I don't know how else I could make that simpler, but it's just a matter of working for 4 years in this business non-stop, and creating those leaders who will also work non-stop like you for 4 years, and teaching other leaders also to do the same thing, for you to be able to enjoy passive income. Passive income, yung tipong kahit natutulog ka, pumapasok ng pumapasok yung mga leaders sa network mo, dahil may mga leaders ka nagtatrabaho na din, dahil naturuan mo sila ng tama, and at the same time, kahit gumising ka sa umaga, at hindi ka pa rin mag-decide to work on it, you still have leaders working for you, because you have served them as well in training them and teaching them on how to do the business. Kaya ganun din yung ginagawa nila. If you still don't get what passive income is and how it happens with network marketing system, you could attend one of our trainings para mas ma-realize mo what passive income is all about, okay? And if you're working full-time right now and you hate your job, I'm sure And if you're working right now full time, and if you really, really hate your job, I'm sure you're thinking, could this be a way that I could quit my job? Well, good news is, if you work hard with our Jinga Juice business, you could quit your job in 6 to 24 months. That is possible because a lot of people was able to do it, and there's no way that you're not going to be able to do it, okay? If God will not allow that, I don't know. Okay. And for those people who are working full time right now, and if you really, really hate your job, well, good news, okay? If you do this business and you really put your mind, heart, and effort into doing this business, you can quit your job in 6 to 24 months. But that will depend on your hard work and your effort, and at the same time, prayers, okay? Really, really, really pray to God that He will allow you to quit your job in 6 to 24 months, so that you could go full time in doing this business opportunity. So just to give you an inspiration and, motivation that this business and this system really works, because I'm sure there's a lot of, skeptics right now na hindi naniniwala sa sistema ng network marketing, and even, with My Jinga Juice or the business itself. So just to inspire you and motivate you and to make you realize that there are really lives of people that are changed because of my Jinga Juice. So I want you to watch all of these success stories from the people who have actually succeeded in my Jinga Juice.
Nung nakita ko ho itong Jinga Juice, umasense at gumanda po talaga yung buhay ko. Nakabili po ako nung pangarap kong sasakyan, nakabili po ako ng condominium, nakabili rin po ako ng lupa. At napag-aaral ko po yung anak ko sa magandang eskwela.
Nahago po ang buhay ng pamilya ko ng Jinga Juice. Just 4 months po, nakuha ko kaagad yung aking pangarap na sasakyan. Kumpara niyo po, yung kinita ko dito for 10 months, siguro pagtatrabahuan ko po doon sa employment.
Sa kinikita ko, kinikita mo siya 500, 700 lang. Ako tuwan-tuwa ako na sobrang laki ng kinikita ko rito. Dito na bago yung buhay ko, nakabili ako dito ng sasakyan, nakapaglabas ako ng Fortuner sa loob ng 3 buwan.
Dati puro luma lang yung sasakyan yung ginagamit. Ngayon, nakabili ko ng Toyota Land Cruiser 2013, tapos yung misis ko, inili ko last 3 weeks ago, Toyota Fortuner.
Yung empleyado kasi minsan nakarely ka lang sa benefits, no, nakarely ka lang sa mga loans, pero pagtanungin mo kung nakaipon ka or ano ba na save mo, medyo hindi rin ganun kabilis. Kaya nung napunta ako sa Jinga, nakakagulat talaga. Imagine mo, for first 5 months, no, nakakuha ko ng isang Fortuner 2013. Kasi ito kasing kagandahan ng negosyo sa Jinga, kitang-kita mo na kung paano mo gawin or paano kikita ang business mo.
Nagkaroon kami ng kotse, bahay, lupa, nakapag-travel, tapos marami kami natulungan tao. Bali sa Jinga Juice, ang very promising yung company. Maganda yung product niya, maganda yung start ng business. Kaya ang ano ko lang sa tao, sana i-consider nila, open mind lang, tapos maniwala lang sila na maganda to, mangyayari naman talaga makakatulong yung Jinga Juice sa kanila. Bali yun yung motivation ko sa sarili ko, kaya ako natupad yung pangarap ko.
Kung ano ka bukas, resulta yan ang gagawin mong decision ngayon. And this business is better. Why? Wala kang stress, walang sakit ng ulo, walang overhead. Maganda ko, gagamitin mo lang yung product. Maganda na sa kalusugan mo, pwede ka pang yumaman. Ngayon po, no, I just bought my Toyota FJ Cruiser. Kulang-kulang 4 na milyon ho yun sa loob ng 3 buwan. Na-acquire ko po sa ganitong klaseng negosyo na hindi ko po nagawa doon sa previous business ko.
Now, after watching all those success stories from my Jinga Juice, I hope, those were enough to inspire and motivate you that our system really works and that our business is legit and, a lot of people's lives have changed because of the My Jinga Juice business opportunity. Now, I'd like you, okay, to envision yourself that your dreams are actually becoming real. And where do you see yourself? From the pictures that you can see, what are your dreams and where do you see yourself in those dreams? Now, I'm going to leave you with 3 options, okay? There are only 3 answers that I'm going to ask from you, and you could choose from one of them. The first answer, okay, is that you are ready to get started. So, naiintindihan mo na kung ano yung industry namin. You know about our company, which is My Jinga Juice. You know about our products. And you know how much you can earn and that you know that you can do this. Na kaya mo tong gawin. And that you are ready to get started with the business. And if you are ready to get started with the business, I want you to contact the person who has shared this video to you and let them know that you're ready to get started with My Jinga Juice and you want to register now as a dealer, okay? Second answer, okay, that you can give us is that you're interested, but you need more information. So maybe you still have questions about the industry or about our company or about our products or about how you can earn and if you can really do this kind of business. So if you need more information, I will ask you to contact the person who has referred this video to you to let them know what questions you might have so that we could help you in answering all those questions that you have and so that you could get, started in doing the business as soon as possible. And then number 3 answer that you could give us is that thanks, but no thanks, and try the product. So maybe this is not for you right now, baka hindi ito yung right timing para gawin mo tong business na to, or for you to join us. But maybe you want to try the products and see for yourself how it can help you to improve your health. So what you can do is contact the person again who has shared this video to you and let them know that you want to try the product and you can order it from them. Okay? So I hope that I was able to share with you and educate you what our industry is all about, what my Jinga Juice is all about, and what our products can do for you. And that in this business, you can actually do this, and there's a lot of people who has succeeded in doing this kind of business, not just with my Jinga Juice, but with, with the kind of industry that we're in. So I will leave you with these three answers. Kayo na ang bahalang mamili kung alin dito yung magiging answer nyo. It could either be 1, 2, or 3. So contact the person who has shared the video to you and give them your answers. And I hope to see you guys joining our team and the My Jinga Juice family, and that we share My Jinga Juice, spread the good news, and be a blessing to everyone. Have a good day, everyone. God bless.